What if I told you guys that there's a way to armor launch somebody for 1 bar of meter, and almost any character in the game can do this, and it's something that's been in the game since day one. It just hasn't had much discussion or is talked about that much. So I want to bring some light to it, and what I'm referring to is the 1 bar interactable armor launchers that are only on some stages. Now I'll show you guys one of them, which is on Quan Chi's Fortress, and it's on the right side, and it's the interactable where you're able to slide under by doing down interactable and pop them up. And I'll show you guys right now what you can do with that. So let's say you're playing against an opponent and they're playing a character that has a gap in their string, which is a lot of characters, and they unknowingly decide to pressure you or throw out a string with that, and you can pop them up by using the down interactable button, which I'm showing you guys. But on top of that, unlike other armor attacks in the game, is you can go for a combo follow-up. So you can launch enough for a full combo, and depending on the character is how much damage you get. So a character like Melina can get 32% into restand and then go back into her zoning or whatever. And if your opponent isn't paying attention to that, it can really give you a big advantage, because having access to something that powerful for 1 bar is a momentum and game changer, especially on the right characters. Now the other 2 stages that have something like this are
Reptile, Devourer,
or the Cove, which is the interactable on the right side, where you swing off, and if you hit them you get a full combo, and it has 2 hits of armor, but it is a high, so it can be ducked. But again, if you know when to use it, like to blast through a projectile or catch somebody trying to jump in or do something, you can hit them and get a full combo reward. And the other stage is the Refugee Camp, which, similar to the stage I just showed, Quan Chi's Fortress, the stage also has a can on the right side where you can perform a slide attack by doing down interactable, and if you meter burn it, you'll get access to a 1-use, 1-time, 1 bar armor launcher, as seen right here. And these also have 2 hits of armor, just like the one on the Cove. Like I said, if your opponent does something with a gap, or they do something, or they jump in, they pretty much do anything, and you see them like swing or throw a limb out, you can do this, and then get a full combo afterwards, depending on the character you have.